starts paying people, pretending they don't know what is going on, and they go in and start paying your own fans, to be on their timing. Um, yeah, I've seen it all. I've seen it all because, I mean, there's no way anybody, even Puerto Rican, you notice how they keep on doing all of this admin stuff for this account and that account. Um, playing songs on playing songs on there that I do not play on here. Somebody said I never listened to his channel. First of all, it's not his channel. Like, second of all, why would he still be y'all? Why would someone be on the Barb's channel in the first place when we're on here? Fave Minaj said he's still on Stationhead. See, this is why. Oh, Grace Bands, you woke up just to come and suck our dick? Blocked. Ugly ass. Um, no, nothing is happening automatically. Somebody just said it automatically happens. Oh no, nothing happens automatically. If I start telling a story about someone right now, they would all of a sudden something would be wrong with Stationhead. So they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Nothing is happening automatically. And if you think that, somebody said Rock Nation is better. Not according to the judge. Um, Moses V said, "Why is it syndicated in both channels?" Well, remember, I've asked to not have it syndicated, and I've asked many, many times. So at this point,
Hey, Queen.
hey, so what did you say?
I said as soon as you said who's behind Station Head, it like kicked you out. As soon as you said that,
Hmm.
like it was like 5 seconds after.
Y'all, let me tell you something. Um, what one of the big like main games has been to try to buy everything that people like me use. Um, and actually, I don't know if y'all was able to tell, but in the last few days, everything that I've been doing was very purposeful. Um, the point is that it opens the doors for money, opportunities, and great things. You let a motherfucker think you care about one thing when you don't, when you already understand and know the shenanigans, but you need them to show it. You need the world to see it. You see? Now, so before, people didn't really understand and basically were making certain decisions based off of, you know, just some random stuff they seen on the internet. But now they understand what's going on. It's different between telling somebody what's going on and having them experience what's going on.
Then it's like in real time as well, so they can't say we not lying. I mean, they can't say we lying.
So, so, but anyway, like I was saying, so many of these things people think that I like care about. Um, it's less caring about it and more drawing attention to it. And then when my work is done, my work is done. But what always happens is that my blessings and my bags continue to flow. Sometimes I'm not even looking to make money. And out of nowhere, I'll just get the opportunity of a lifetime. So it's the same thing like right now. They're hanging on to every word, you know? It's the same thing like what was I gonna say? I forgot. Um, but yeah. So so when I'm drawing their attention to over there, I'll be over here. And when I draw their attention over here, I'm already over there. Have you ever wondered why smear campaign after smear campaign didn't work? Have you ever wondered why my fan base got stronger? What if I told you? What if I told you that I already know what's gonna happen? What if I told you I knew your move? What if I told you I knew your place? What if I told you that? What if I told you, sweetheart, that in a world where people lie so much, you have to take them through the journey. You have to take them through the motherfucking roller coaster with you. You see? Because if you tell them, they might they might call you a liar if they didn't see it for themselves, or they might be hesitant. However, when people think that they've gotten one over, I've already gotten 10 over. So I'll have a motherfucker celebrating what they think is a victory. And next thing you know, Chad, they realize they walked right into the motherfucking that was set for them. Remember how I kept saying, tag? I mean, like, tag, motherfuckers is like, I almost feel like, you know how you almost feel sorry for somebody, like, because they so out of fucking touch. Remember when I kept saying that? It's because they reflexes ain't even sharp no more. I've directed all of their attention to the dumbest shit, where they're used to draining people's energies. They just got the life drained out of them. No, do you think I really give a fuck about this, Barbs? Think about something. Let's really talk for a minute. Y'all know I don't really like to have real talk with my Barbs because I like for my Barbs to enjoy the fantasy of the music industry, and I'm their little fairy godmother. But let's have a talk. Barbs, do you think I'm richer than I was this time last week? Because if you've been paying attention, you'd understand. You see, this is what happens when people think they know you. People think they know how long you gonna finish that sentence. So, Barb's, I don't need to do this, then why am I doing it? Think about that for a second. Think about why I'm on here. Do you think that somebody who has been strategic for 2 decades, do you think that somebody who is the top, and I'm not talking to in her field, do you think that Do you think that strategy isn't a big part of it? And think about this. Isn't it easy to strategize once you have everybody in line? But what about when you don't have a bunch of people breaking the law, well, allegedly, according to what Demaray's complaint was. Allegedly. Who do you think is more powerful? The person with a bunch of foot soldiers walking with them and, ready to do whatever they say, and, ready to harass other people for you and stuff. Who do you think is more powerful? A person that has all of that, or a person that has none of that and still know how to play these motherfuckers? They got their physical army, I have my heavenly army. But really think about it. Why would I have been on here? I don't need extra streams. Everything is being done for a reason. And when, most of the time, just like this week, by the time they caught on, it was too late. Remember, Barbs? By the time they caught on a few days ago, it was too late. They thought they had it figured out. They thought it was going to be as easy as taking candy from a baby. They thought they could predict me. Remember when all of those lies were being said about my tour? The one with the what, 50 something sold out shows? And then the festivals with 50K people and 60K, 70K, and 80K. Remember when all those lies was going on about my tour? And I didn't care. I mean, not saying I didn't care that that was something being said, but I didn't come out going hard about that, even though I knew they were lying. Mm-mm. I just let them keep lying. Why? Because it's easier to show you than to tell you. And they have no idea right now what I'm showing you. See, by the time they realize, it will be too late. Right now, we are on the path to you being shown something. But just like when the tour was about to shit on everybody, just like when that was about to happen and everyone thought that they were going to get a good old laugh, honey child, the tour shit on them so bad. Remember when they were thinking that my radio show was going to be my tour show? I did that on purpose. Why would I show what was to be expected on my tour? No, 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 no. I let them think. But if you remember on when I sat with Kai, if you remember, I said, "Oh yeah, and this is just a radio show. That's not gonna what my tour show is gonna look like." I don't know if you guys remember that. Um. So basically, I always knew that people were going to be in for the shock of their lives. Even when they have, they're able to be in the venues all the time and stuff like that. Even people that were with me every single day, like I told you what Deb said, none of them knew what the tour was going to be until that day when they saw it for the first time. All of the rehearsals they saw, none of them knew what was about to happen. So right now, I'm showing you something. You'll see it eventually. But just keep in mind that it's a lot more fun for me that way. Like it's it's especially with certain kinds of people. Like, certain kinds of people, they are extremely evil people. And so most of the things, if you were to come out and tell people, they wouldn't even believe it. So you show them. We are very, 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 very excited for what's to come. So I'd like to first say, Barb's, you are amazing. Okay? You always have been and you always will be. Now, now, I will handle the Stationhead app stuff. I will handle that stuff once I'm off of here. I will speak to certain people and let them know what's been going on. Let's see if they'll act like they don't know or if they will, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, because we are definitely not here to be used again. And look at how people was feeling, so big and bad when they thought they could call somebody and make everything go away. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, the number you have dialed, you see, it's okay to be humble. Now, one of the prophecies I made stated, sealed your fate if you ever hated on the family. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Because that's just no, 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 no. Now, however, however, there's no hate and there's no anger. Um, I'm leaving it up to God, who He sees fit to have mercy on. Let Him. You understand? And who He sees fit to take out His wrath on, then that's on Him too. I trust He knows best. See, you don't go around having all this hatred and anger and all of this stuff, wishing thing. You just say, Lord, may your will be done. But if you think for a motherfucking second I'm about to explain and tell motherfuckers the information that I motherfucking have, jokes on you, toodaloo. No, no. But yeah, I've been told y'all it was a bunch of funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling y'all, they want the barbs without the Nicki. And I'm not talking about this app. I'm talking about like in general, overall, we have seen that with lots of things and lots of, situations. But again, every single setback has ended up becoming a blessing, and that's the truth, you know. So Queen Stuff, what did you say?
Hey Nikki, sorry I had to unmute. I was eating lunch when you
Hmm.
just invited me up. So I was saying that so on the leaderboards, it'll have like the top barb stations. And me and my team run the Nikki streams only. We took over after Nikki stream team ended. They went off air. We went on air the same day at 9 a.m. when they went off.
Hmm.
And we're number one most weeks. Usually we're number two or number one. Sometimes celebs is over us, but we've never even made it to the Barb's channel. Like they won't even put us on the Barb station.
So what?
So,
So that means I was right again when that boy or whoever was kept on screaming. It's automatically.
well, that's what when I talked to Pedro, he said that it was an automatic type thing too. So I think he thinks like
No,
I
he
think
don't think
we were all
shit.
under
He
that
don't think
impression, but
shit. He don't think
okay.
shit. Everybody with
Because
a
I thought somebody
brain.
was sabotaging us. I was like, somebody's sabotaging us. They won't let us get on Barb's. We're all them viewers. They always have so many listeners.
Wow.
And half the time they're on there, people are on there not even playing Nikki. And if you want to do
Wow.
that, that's fine, but do that on your own station. If people go to Barb's because they
Wow.
want to set their devices to get the streams.
Wow.
And so I do, like me, Chapina Barb, we run NSO. And Garrett helps us, Garrett Minaj. But me and Chapina do the Nikki streams only 24/7 station. We never go off air unless like they kick us off and we don't see it. But all
Mhm.
the listeners tell us immediately. So we always are on. We can't even stream on the Barb station ever. We never make it there. But how are we the number one Barb station if we can't get syndicated on Barb's? It says we're syndicated with them, but we've never been on there. Two times accidentally for like a second.
And you said or the actual Barb's channel, which is supposed to be Nicki Minaj music and fans, they play other artists, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Usually,
Yeah.
if one of the barbs is up there, they don't. But if it's some rando that they put up
Why
there, we're like,
why
why
would
are
it
they
why
on
would
the
someone
barbs?
other than a barb be on a barb channel?
That's my question. When we can't get on there and we're the 24/7 streaming station,
Hmm. Could you imagine the desperation, y'all? I mean,
we
and
see it.
I don't care which label or company is behind it, but can you believe, and this is what I'm saying, motherfuckers is getting sloppy now, and that's leading to their downfall, and not only one group of people, but it's leading to a lot of people downfall because motherfuckers got so comfortable doing weirdo shit, and now they doing it out in the open. You know what I'm saying? They started feeling themselves, that ego just exploded. And next thing you know, a lot of people, not just one company, have been just really moving sloppy and making real motherfucking mistakes that are illegal.
It's that they be thinking they're above the law.
All right. Well, Queen Steph, thank you for calling in, darling. Barb's, like I said, I will holler at whoever it is I need to holler at, and I will keep you posted. But in the meantime, in between time, I am going to come up off this phone. Okay, I love you, and we'll do an official show, but I can't do it right now, okay? So be good and have a blessed day and keep your head up and you know, don't let anyone steal your joy. Okay, my darlings. Okay, we'll talk later, Barbs. Love you.